What's up, everybody? It is that time of year again. It's balance patch time. We were speculating that we weren't going to get a balance patch for a while, actually, based on the timing of the last balance patch. So we were like, are we going to get one soon? Or are we going to get one? Is it going to be a while? And we were like, it's probably going to be a while since we see the next one. But no, Come To Us actually did a balance patch. And I feel it's good time. Always a good time for a balance patch, right? Always a good time for a balance patch. Let's see what I heard that there was actually some things that needed to be balanced in this balance patch. So let's see. I didn't take a look at it yet. I heard there was some things that needed to be balanced. So that's good, and people were happy about it, but I don't know what's in it. I always like to get my initial impressions on the video instead of just like read it ahead of time and then like pretend it's the first time. No, we'll see. Even if I get confused at some of the things that we see, that it happens. It happens. Vega's gonna get confused by every single one. Okay, what do we have? Paladin, Dark Paladin. Okay, we don't really see too many Dark Paladins, but it's a new light Dark Nat 5, so that's why we don't see too many of them. But Dark Paladin, internal force passive effect added. So it used to do like you stack your defense and then increase your attack power based on your defense before. So now creates a shield that's equivalent to your defense for 2 turns when you get attacked, and the damage you inflict on an enemy will be increased by 30% when you have a shield. Ooh, makes her even tankier and more damage. So she was a tanky bruiser before. Now she's got even tankier. Shield equivalent to your defense. I mean, you basically just stacked a lot of defense on this girl already, right? And then you get a shield. Oh my god, this is gonna be so annoying. I know one person that's one of my stream mods that has her that's gonna be very excited about that. More tanky and more bruisery. Still susceptible to control. And also bombs. But it says equivalent to your well, just straight equivalent. Anyway, it's nice. Makes her tankier and bruiserier. Pioneer, Dark Pioneer. Ooh, people that have the Dark Pioneer have been saying, well, everyone that has any light Dark Nat 5 is like, this needs a buff, regardless of what it is. But they were like, oh, this needs a buff. Effect added. So it used to suck up all the enemies' AoE, absorb the enemy's beneficial effects, and then he gets them. Effect added, increase the attack bar of all allies by 20% if you successfully. Holy crap, this is OP. Okay. Oh my god, this is OP. Okay. Increase the attack bar of all allies by 20% if you successfully steal beneficial effects. Let's backtrack here. Let's backtrack. Hold on. So this guy, where is he? Take a look at his base speed. You tell me that he on Swift is not God tier now. 118, and he has an attack bar boost now. Strip and attack bar boost. Strip and attack bar boost. You tell me that this is not. He's a God tier unit now. He's one of the best arena offense units in the game now, and one of the best arena defense units in the game now. This is a very extremely meta relevant unit now. That is a huge buff. That is. I mean, it seems like if you don't play the game, you're like, oh, that's just one little buff. It's not a big deal. That's a huge deal based on his base speed, based on how the meta works. That is a huge deal. Huge deal. GG Dark Paladin. Oh my god. If you have a Dark Paladin, you're very excited about this. Unicorn, light unicorn, dazzling flesh. maybe Han buff. I don't know. Maybe Han buff. It's somewhere in here. Maybe. Don't get excited, Bagel. Don't get excited. You're gonna be let down again. Effect added. So the light unicorn dazzling flash passive used to. Let's see what she used to do. Oh, I am out of. You know what? I'm not gonna re-record this. We'll continue. We will continue to read on. Let me find this light paladin. Bagel's so professional. Oh, because I was I was recording other videos too right before I did this. So I'm always recording, always 24/7, 367 days a week. So dazzling flash passive increases enemies. Let me show you. Increases enemies' chance of landing glancing hit. Decreased chance of being inflicted with a critical hit when attacked. Right. So now it is going to passive effect increases the chance of glancing hit will be activated even when allies are attacked. I already assumed that's how it worked. To be honest, I already assumed that's how it worked. That's real. That's even better in RTA now. I feel like she's already good in RTA, but I thought this. Yeah, that's really nice. That's really nice buff. That's really nice buff. I assume that this is how it worked already, though. I don't own one, but I assumed that it was already how it worked. So, my bad. Misconception. Water Archangel. HP recovery amount 30 is now 40. Decreased cooltime by holy water. Oh, that's hold on. That's the third skill. Yeah, that's the third skill, boy. That's the third skill. Oh, that's gonna be kind of annoying to deal with now. 40%. He doesn't make it more meta relevant. It's just like if you had a problem with those defenses before, now it's a bigger problem. So, anyway. Wind Archangel. Archangel's Mercy. Before, revives a dead ally. Fills up its HP to the maximum amount. See, they didn't do skill 2, because then that would have buffed Artemiel, right? Revives a dead ally. Fills up his HP. Instead, you lose half your current HP. Now, revives Take 2. Now, revives the target dead ally. Fills up his HP to maximum amount. Also revives other dead allies 30% of their HP. Oh, consumes your HP by half and consumes your HP additionally by 15% for revived ally. Okay, so it's better. It's better. It's more it's closer to the light Anubis. He's got better base stats. He's got significantly better base stats than the light Anubis though. But light Anubis still cleanses, regardless of if anything needs to be revived. But actually, Archangel's Mercy for the Wind Archangel is going to be better for some of those bomb stages in Labyrinth now. So it's actually, they buffed him for Labyrinth use. So if you have him, consider that you might be doing better in Labyrinth now, if you care about doing Labyrinth. Or as well, if you're using a revive team for the Dimensional Hole, for farming the runes. If you already do it, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, then you don't. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Dragonite, Water Dragonite. Effect added. Removes one harmful effect except inability effect at the end of your turn. Ooh, Chow buff. Okay, cool. Removes one harmful effect. So like a defense break, it'll cleanse the defense break. It'll cleanse the attack break. It'll cleanse the bomb. If it's not detonated right away. Okay. That's a nice little buff for Water Dragonite. I don't think that makes him really super more meta relevant because it's not inability effects. If it was inability effects, it'd be big, right? Very big. Dragonite, Fire Dragonite, Noble Blood passive, inflict damage if one attack won't exceed 35%, is now 30% of the max HP. So instead of taking 3 hits to kill him, it takes 4 now. Were you at light golem? Were you at light golem? That was the Leica buff? That's the smallest Leica buff. I don't think those Dragonite buffs are, to be honest, I don't think those Dragonite buffs are like really too OP. Here's the thing though, like by buff, even if you guys are not happy with the buffs currently, if you're like, oh, that wasn't enough, etc., etc., at least they are acknowledging that some things needed to be buffed. And they did this with Rakan. Rakan people were like, oh, Rakan is crap, Rakan is crap, Rakan is crap. And then they kept giving a little tweak, little buff, seeing how people felt about it, little tweak, little buff. So we might even see more of these in the future on these same units. Little tweak up, see how people feel. Little tweak up, see how people feel. Instead of over buffing and then trying to compensate later by nerfing it. So better to have little tweaks like this and continue to improve a little bit. Than and on a more regular basis than it is to crazy buff and then have to nerf it. And then people be like, oh, they made him good finally, and then now he's bad again. So I think it's better this way. Light Dragonite, okay. Passive activation condition added is now accumulates up to 20 times. Why is it slower to accumulate now? Why is it slower now? Isn't that a nerf? Even when other allies gain a turn. What is this? Hold on. What is this when other allies gain a turn? I'm gonna have to look at this again. I'm not sure what that means. To be honest, I'm trying to understand what that. It seems like a nerf, but I think I'm just understanding it wrong. So I'm gonna go with I'm understanding it wrong, and we'll move on so I don't take 5 minutes trying to figure out what that means. Fire Puree, Wheel of Fire. Before attacks all enemies, 3 times spinning circle of fire, each strike having a 30% chance to stun the enemy. Elongates the effects granted. So this will also detonate bombs, by the way, if you use it on something with bombs. Now it attacks all enemies 3 times, spinning circle of fire. They keep buffing her, like every 6 months they buff her. And then people are like, hey, we still don't use her. Each strike having a 30% chance to remove 1 beneficial effect and stun. Ooh. For 1 turn. Increases your attack speed for 2 turns after the attack when used with full HP. Isn't this just Mo Long's old second skill? Now she has it. 30% chance to stun is now. Remove 1 beneficial effect and stun. So it doesn't elongate any harmful effects now. It's just strip and stun. What is her stats? Let's take a look at her stats. Let me find her. Let's take a look at her stats. Take a look at her personality. Harmful effect rate goes up as well. So strip stun. 103 base speed. Not really something you'd put on Swift necessarily, but she's basically, if you liked Mo Long's old second skill, she's got it on her 3rd skill. So, usable in 4 turns. Okay. Could be, we'll have to test it out. I have her built. I have her completely built though. So we'll have to test it out. What else do we have? Water Cannon Girl. Oh my god, is it gonna be a Wind Cannon Girl? Wind Cannon Girl buff. Water Cannon Girl. Fatal Extinctive Bullet. Decreases attack bar. 50% is now 70%. So that is... this one. Okay. I mean, she wasn't bad, though, before. She wasn't bad. She's not super, like, OP ridiculous. Well, she's pretty good. I use her on 2 different, my alts. So she's pretty good. But now she's even better. What else do we have? Fire Cannon Girl. Fatal Mortar Bullet. Okay, so Fatal Mortar Bullet is this one. Now we destroy max HP. Well, before it's destroy max HP, inflicts damage on all enemies, block beneficial effects for 1 turn, 50% chance. Is now... attacks the enemy cannon gun, weakens defense for 1 turn, 90% chance. 1 turn, though. And then... inflicts damage on all enemies, destroys their max HP by 50% of the inflicted. But it's not like Pungbeck. It's not like Pungbeck. But it is a defense break and then damage on top of the defense break. So that's interesting. I wonder if we could use that a little bit more. I thought she was interesting before, but it just like she seemed like on paper, she seemed like she was actually like, ooh, we could use this for arena offense against like the stupid Lich teams, like Lich teams. But it's like, nah, it doesn't actually work like that. It wasn't a lot of those Cannon Girls seemed like on paper they were good, but they didn't work like they were supposed to. What else do we have? Cannon Girl, Wind and Dark, focus 5 shots, effect that removes 1 beneficial effect. Whoa. Focus 5 shots, beneficial effect removal now. So strip into dots. So this is a full strip, 3 turns, reusable in 3 turns, 5 hits, strip and dots. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. I like that. I'm down with that. I'm down with that one. Good buff. Okay, what else? Wind, Koi Revenge passive. Passive activation condition changed. Passive effect is activated when you're attacked. Is now when an ally is attacked. Passive effect increases damage to be dealt on an enemy with the next turn by 15%. Attacks accumulative to 5 times. Okay. Still, let's see if it actually is good. We don't know. Rolling Cannon. Damage increases in proportion to the number of allies alive and attack power of all allies is now damage increases in proportion to the number of allies alive. We'll have to take a look at that. We'll have to like actually use it. I have her. We'll have to actually use it. I don't know if that's actually going to be good, but yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I like that second skill, but we'll see. Again, it looked good on paper before, but then it turned out it wasn't really that good before when we used it, but we'll see. We'll see. I have her though, so we will actually see. Light Cannon Girl increased the last AoE attack damage by 33%. Okay, so just more damage. I actually looked at her again the other day. I was like, she's not that bad. And then Cannon Girl, Dark Cannon Girl, one more time. What is this? Fire skills activated additionally after the attack. Attacks the same target. So that's an extra damage. So she did damage, and then she would do damage again. Okay, let's take a look. This, we did damage. No, this one. These are in weird spots. I don't know where they're in those spots. Not switched. If the enemy is defeated with your skill, you will attack another enemy once again with the same skill. Activate it only once on your turn. But it attacks one more time, right? So if you do this burst cannon, it'll attack a second enemy with the burst cannon, and then another, and then fire on top of that. So I think I just made that very confusing. It doesn't matter. 2 people on all servers have them. So moving on. Just a little bit better. Nice. Sylph, Windsylph? What the fuck? Who asked for a Windsylph buff? Sometimes we see these that are like, what do we even... Windsylph buff. Okay. Airbender. Let's take a look at the Windsylph. Let's find him. Where is he? We'll find him. Don't worry. Don't worry, kids. We're gonna find him. We're gonna find the Windsylph. Okay, Airbender. Airbender. Bam, bam. No, that's not an Airbender. This is the Airbender. He's already a usable unit, though. He's a pretty good unit. He's already useful in arena offense and also in some cleave RTA teams. Before it was creates a hurricane around the enemy, absorbs their attack speed for 3 turns. Now it creates a hurricane around the enemy, remove all beneficial effects, absorbs the attack bar by 50%. What the that was almost another word. I actually almost said it that time. Strip. Absorb attack gauge. Inflict the damage increased by 30% if the enemy had no beneficial effects. That's pretty good. That's really good. He's got a speed lead. He's already a good unit. He's got a speed lead. He's got a 106 base speed. Now this is going to strip and absorb attack gauge. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I would say that's pretty good. Rakshasa all swing, inflict damage by 11% on their first skill. What else? Water, Wind, Dark, fast swing. Damage increases as your attack speed increases. Now absorbs the enemy's attack bar by 20%. Water, Wind, and Dark for fast swing. Let's take a look at it. Decreased attack speed. I mean, attack gauge. Absorb, actually. Absorb. Water, Wind, and Dark. That's a burning swing. Continuous damage. This is continuous damage. Why is this called different things, though? Three times continuous damage. Oh, because it's different. It's very similar. It's a different different number of hits. Different number of hits. So this is a lot of attack gauge absorb, actually. That's a lot of attack gauge absorb. That's nice. Water Rakshasa, Delicate Whip. Inflict damage increased by 50% if the target is immune to stun. They keep upgrading her. People still don't use her, but they keep upgrading her. She's gonna be OP. When people start using her, they're gonna be like, oh my god, she's so broken OP. You never know. Anyway, I'm thinking of it in my head. What else do we have? Wind Dancing with passive activation rate is 15, is now 20%. If the passive skill is not active, the activation rate will be increased 15 to 20. Gains another turn activation. Yeah, so this is basically like, you know how you think Steel Mars is broken, you Violent procs too much? This is basically the same thing. But it's not the same thing. It's an actual thing that gives you an extra chance to Violent proc. So this plus Violent runes equals crazy nonsense. Light Rakshasa. Are we? Did I miss one? No. Light Rakshasa. Cruel Whip. Effect added if the enemy has beneficial effects, decreases the durability. Ooh. Strippies. Elongates harmful effect on the enemy for 1 turn. Now, strips. So she strips, elongates harmful effects, and continues damage. Interesting. There's more. I feel like we got a little bit more strips here, actually, because they did the Fire Puree, and then they did the Cannon Girl, so they do more strips. Interesting. Assassin, all exposed weakness, increased damage by 11%. Okay, nice. Assassin, Blade Dance of the Reaper, modified the attack time, increasing condition. Number of minimum attacks is 2 times to 3 times. Cooldown for Blade Dance of the Reaper. For water assassin, what? Can we actually say her name in chat now? Attack time increasing condition. Number of minimum attacks 2 times is now 3 times. Oh, it's a that never activates. So if you have terrible runes, it would hit 3 times now instead of 2 times. If you have like no speed on her. And oh, this is also effect added. Cooldown is won't be activated if the enemy gets it. So you could use it again. If you kill something, you can use it again. Like the other assassins. Like the... Well, I mean, similar to the other assassins where like the Wind 1 attacks again. If she kills something, the Dark 1 gets another turn if she kills something, so... Wind Shadow Assault. If the enemy is defeated with the first attack, the damage dealt to another enemy increased by 30%. That's nice. Buffing some weird stuff. Elven Ranger. Elven Ranger, please say Dark 1. I see Dark there. Okay. Arrow Storm decreases cooldown time of Arrow Storm by 1 turn whenever you attack an enemy under continuous... Oh, that's it? Wind Evasive Maneuver. Let's see what he does. I don't think it's going to be anything exciting, but we'll see. When being attacked, the damage you receive will be decreased by half, and your attack speed will be increased by 1 turn. Now he gets an attack power buff. And then Water and Light, Ankle Shot, Stun Chance is now 50%. And not anything crazy. And then skill errors of some monsters will be activated. Fixed. Just fixes. Just bug fixes. So who made out the best here? Maybe Wind Cannon Girl's interesting. Wind Sylph, definitely. Some of the strip things, I feel like strip into things kind of is a theme here. Dragonites didn't win. I'm sorry. Lord Angels didn't, like, they're better, but they didn't win. Dark Pioneer's ridiculous. That's really good. Dark Pioneer's really good now. Dark Pioneer's really good now. I'll say it again. Dark Pioneer's really good now. Cannon Girls is interesting. I want to play with some of the Cannon Girls now. I have them, so no worries. But the Wind Cannon Girl is going to be interesting to play with. The Sylph, I feel like, got a nice buff. I don't know. What do you guys think? And I think the Fire Puree is going to be interesting to play with. Fire Puree and Light Rakshasa. So, nothing too crazy on some of them, but at least they're acknowledging that, like, the Dragonites aren't huge in the RTA scene. They're, like, used in Guild Wars sometimes, but not huge in RTA, not huge in Arena offense or defense. So, like, a lot of the PvP, they're not used in dungeons. So, like, Dragonites are mostly for, like, Guild Wars stuff at this point. So at least they're acknowledging that. And then the Archangels. Still, don't you feel like the light Anubis is a little bit stronger than Eladriel? I mean, he is a rare unit too. He's a rare unit to get. He's still better than some of the light Dark at 5s though. He's still better than some of the, except the Dark Pioneer. Guys lucked out with that one. That's a good buff. That's a good Dark Pioneer buff. Dark Pioneer. We'll see what the counter girls. I already said it. Shimate unnecessary buff to make him even better. They really like this shit. They buffed the Tyrant, they made him better. Where's the Beretta buff? I want to see the Beretta buff where he decreases the attack age of everyone with the skill 2 now. I want to see it. Beretta's gonna have his AoE decrease attack. Oh my god. No, he's not gonna have that. That would be too OP. That would be too OP. Anyway, guys, what do you think about the balance patch? Hopefully you guys are at least enjoyed. I think... Where's the Shazam buff? Hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it, now back to the real world. So excited. Where's... Because Jubei has Shazam. That's why they don't want to buff it. That's why they don't want to do it. Where's the Han buff? Where's the Han? Oh, God. I feel like every content creator has Shazam. J-Mac has Shazam. Foxy has Shazam. Nobody likes Shazam. There's other ones too. There's other content creators that have Shazam. They give all the content creators Shazam. I don't know, man. They're like, here's a light dark toy that sucks. Enjoy that. Enjoy the suckage. He's gonna be, one day, he's either gonna continue to be just nothing, or he's gonna be, I mean, he's usable as a bruiser in Guild Wars, but so is a lot of things, right? Anyway, that's it for this one. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bagel as typical Bagel talks for way too long. But it wasn't 45 minutes. It could have been 45 minutes, so we're only at like 27 minutes. Much better. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you later. Have a nice afternoon.